Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Saturday morning, so let's put on some makeup. I have a couple of things that we haven't used in a while, a couple things that are new, and a couple of things we need to do with our faces. Okay, this is something I pulled from my lip balm drawer. It's a lip balm that has like little, look, hang on, let me get it right. Look, she's got little ears. Look how cute! I think that came from Shop Miss A. I don't know. If you had your headphones on, I'm really sorry for that. It smells like grape candy. That smells good. Okay, let's do some face. Priming will be the same. Oh, let me get a, I am unprepared today. What is new? I'm going to film my empties today because it is a new month. So I try to film them once a month so that I can throw them away. I get such great joy of throwing things away. I don't know if you do. When you use them up and you're like, yay! Makes me happy. So anyway, I would like that today. That is the Basic Beauty primer. It's like a clear primer. It's not silicone-y though. It's interesting. It's called a smooth and blur primer. I don't notice that it smooths or blurs, but it's like a gel. That's what it is. It's a gel, and it's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's use my Revlon Photo Ready pore filling jar. That actually does fill pores very well. I love this primer. But my pump broke, so I had to decant, scrape it out and all that into a little jar. So there's that. Are we gonna Tin Man today? I think we are, because I think we're gonna use a new foundation. It's like a sample foundation, but I've never used it before. So let's Tin Man real quick, which is now a verb, to Tin Man. This is AOA Studio Glow Baby Illuminating Highlighter. Like, just a straight up liquid highlighter. And we put it all over our face. And it looks gorgeous. I have nothing to do today, like for real, for real. Mr. Mugwump, I think, is mowing the lawn or almost done mowing the lawn. This morning, we had some landscaping done. Bought flowers this week, went to the plant nursery and bought flowers and planted them up. And so he was working on, he may be working on it now, like an irrigation, like a drip line. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. If you are like interested in some videos that make you happy, but look, if you like flowers and plants, just not that you actually do it, but you just like learning about it. Anyway, I watch Garden Answer. Actually, my sisters and I all watch Garden Answer. They probably more than me, but she is fabulous and she teaches you all about plants. Anyway, so he went and got drip line and installed it this week, and now I have drip so that it waters my plants. Okay, we're gonna use this sample today. This is the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. I have it in the shade Snow. It's got coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. It's oil-free, 24-hour matte foundation. It diffuses the line between makeup and skin. I have the shade Snow. I don't know. She looked yellow and dark. Here we go. Recycling was over there. So I think I probably got this in some sort of, foundation sample thing. So we're going to try her. And I think I'm going to use like a flat foundation brush. She's really liquidy, so let's use this to gosh, let's stop there. What have I done? Y'all. Okay, quickly grabbing a damp sponge to mitigate the damages that we just did. What are we even doing? Okay, let's try this. Y'all, I did legit skincare this morning. I put on face mask into the whole thing, like sheet mask. You would be proud of me. It is a Saturday, so I had more time this morning to get going, and so I did my sheet mask. Yeah, this ain't full coverage, y'all. I'll tell you that. I know that if you shear things out with a sponge, it becomes typically less than full coverage, but this isn't even close. Like, this isn't even close. So that's interesting. Let's see if she will build upon herself a little bit here. I don't know. I have not found a Too Faced foundation that I have ever, like, loved. Seriously. Like, there's never been one for me that I have really liked. So, and I mean, that's not necessarily a brand thing. It's just a thing. There are many foundations that I like and many that I love. No, this is not, there's nothing full coverage about this. Huh. Interesting. So that's a no for full coverage, but it is, I mean, it's blending with my face. It's supposed to look, well, mine is not going to be matte because I have a literal a liquid highlighter underneath it, which is why I do it, because I don't want my face to be solely matte, but this is all right. The color difference is, since it's so little coverage, you can't tell that it's terrible color match. It's all right. I would not buy it. I'm not impressed. Now, if it wears great throughout the day and all that, I might use up the sample. But as far as coverage goes, it is lightweight. I'll give it that, because it's very thin. She's liquidy and thin. But no. All right, hot. The no coverage, huh? Yeah. Nope. All right. That's sad. I had some hopes, but they were dashed. Okay. That's a no for me, dog. And again, if you love it, great. I don't. So let's still be friends. It might be a good, I don't know, mixer, but I don't know what maybe just to thin something out. There's no real advantage that I'm seeing to this one. It's not like it's really, really thin, but great coverage, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's no real advantage to that. I'll send it to the kid. Okay. Well, that's sad. All right, let's do eye primer real quick. And we'll use the Ulta Nude eyeshadow primer. There we go. Blink out all my veins. Cute. All right, now. Trying to keep my vanity clean, y'all, so when I get something out, I put it back. I'm trying real hard. I just not inspired. I usually love foundation. It's my favorite part, and I'm disappointed. Oh well. Do you love this? Does anyone love this foundation? Tell us down below. Why do you love it? The Too Faced Born This Way matte. What is it about it that you love? Tell us. We want to know, boo. We need to know. Okay, let's do concealer. We'll use some Benefit Erase Paste. This is in one Fair. And she's quite pinky, salmony. We'll clean her up in a second with the spongy. Oh, somebody asked me what you would use the pink and the lavender for in the Kimchi Undercover Hoe, like the little concealer palette or corrector palette. The answer is use a pinky for, like, you can mix the pinky and whatever to make a more salmon with the orange for under eye, but you can also mix the two for the lavender for sallowness, like yellowness. You can counteract some yellow on your skin. If you have, like, some people, you know, different folks with different undertones have different colors to correct, but that would be for yellow. There it is. It'll do. That'll do, pig. It's one of my favorite things to say. It's also one of my favorite movies from, like, the 90s. Okay. Okay, let's do some cream blush. I pulled the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. Y'all, it's got like, this is it's supposed to be like a highlighter, but it's like a blush. And then that, yo, I'm gonna mix them both together. Okay, let me try to do this without getting it everywhere. Hang on, is that like, no, that's not the brush. That's not the brush I want. Here it is. Find the right brush, Leanne. Okay, so I'm gonna mix them, like, but very little of the burgundy, because she's pigmented. Look, she's pigmented. Okay, let's see if we can get this on our skin. It is glowy times 1,000,000. And we're just going to get it on there. Yeah. Why not? Isn't that pretty? Okay, just like one tap in the burgundy and then a bunch of taps in the other one. This is how we're doing this. That burgundy shade is legit. So if you are medium or deep skin tone, I'm betting money that that bad boy will show up on you, honey. Go on. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It just blends so beautifully. And I'm just using like a little contoured, you know, angled, whatever. A lot of people use this for contour, but I use it for cream blushes that are too pigmented for me, but I want to wear them anyway. It's me. Okay, so there's that. And we'll use, I don't know, maybe we'll go over with a little bit of that for blush. We're very glowy, but I don't care. That's okay. And then let's also use the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Matte in Bon Voyage. It is like, it's kind of a cream, you know, because it's a super shock. It's so hard to say. So I'm gonna use it as a cream underneath, you know, my face powder or whatever. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna put it underneath that blush. A little bit on our temples. So I finished a few books this week, and for those of you who enjoy reading and who want to know what I'm reading, I'll tell you, boo. So I just finished I think it's The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I finished that book. I was very well pleased with that. It lived up to the hype. I love V.E. Schwab as an author. I like how she writes. That was a fun book, and finished that. And then I started Jennifer, I think it's Armentrout. I think that's what her last name is. It's From Blood to Ash is the first one. I'm already on the second one because I read the first one in a day. So I started the second one last night and had to make myself go to bed. It was that good. So Very well pleased with that one. And then I think I read, oh, hang on, I'll remember it as we go. Okay, there's the creams on my face. Let's do some powdering, and then we will finish the face. I'm gonna use the Creme Shop Ultra Matte Translucent. It smells like cake for underneath my eyes. Just use the little puff that comes with it. Just bend it in half, make a taco, and then press that up underneath my eye to set. I'm not a baker. I'm too old for that, and my skin doesn't do well with that. Most people's doesn't. I mean, baking is not something that looks very good in real life, in my opinion. And it definitely does not look good on me, so I don't do it. But I do like a puff underneath my eyes. I can use a brush or a puff or whatever, but I do like the way a puff presses into powder. But I don't use very much powder, so it works out pretty good. Now I'm using the Micro Smooth powder from Sephora. And just, so you can still see the glow underneath my skin because of that highlighter. It works great for that. All right, let's do a little powder bronzing and blushing. Let's use the Laura Geller Bronze Balance and Bronze. This is in Fair. Half of it is the powder foundation, and the other half is the bronzer. So I concentrate the world's largest brush, thanks Kim, into the bronzer half, but I still am picking up some of the foundation, but that's okay. And then it's huge. The thing is as big as my face, which is pretty big. So I just go and put that in the back there, like that. Beautiful. This foundation is wonderful. It makes all kinds of corrections on your face if you've got issues with coverage or whatever. It's fabulous. Like, it works really, really well. So just FYI, if you haven't tried that foundation, that powder foundation, it is wonderful. And I use it on top of liquid foundation. Like, that's how I use it. So don't sweat if you don't. You're like, I don't use powder foundation. Neither do I. Not solely alone. Okay, let's get a little bit of the the Natasha Denona. This is the Duo Glow in the bottom. This one right here, the little orangey one. I'm just going to tap some of that on my brush and just kind of get it over where the blush was. And we're gilding the lily, kids, and we're about to put on highlighter. So there's that. Beautiful. I like it. It's so cool. I haven't used this in a hot minute. I pull things out and kind of rotate through things that I like to use, and I'm happy that is one of them. And now let's use the old, the old standby. I'm wondering how long it's going to take for me to actually pan this thing, like, all the way out, because it is just lasting and lasting and lasting and lasting. This is the Velour Highlighter from AOA Studio. It is the Shop Miss A brand, and she's gorgeous. It's a little putty kind of highlighter. The lid broke forever ago. She still works, so we still use her. It's $1. You ain't got to spend a lot of money to be beautiful. Okay. There she is, looking fly. All right, I'm gonna real quick just kind of blend everything together real quick with just it's not a clean brush, but I haven't put any product on it. I have to clean my brushes. Somebody please come here and clean my brushes. Please. Okay. There's the face. Let us spray. And then we will do brows. So I pulled this week to use ColourPop palettes I just went into the drawer that had all my little 9 pans from ColourPop lined up like little soldiers, and I just yanked a bunch of them out. So today we are going to use the Aura and Out palette. I've used a couple already this week, but I'm just gonna, they're just on top of the pile of eyeshadow palettes to use. This year, since I'm using one eyeshadow palette a day, sometimes I just grab a bunch and set them down, and I sort of sort through depending on like if I'm going to work and I want to match what I'm wearing, or you know, I need a less colorful look, or I need a specific color look. I just kind of go through what's in the stack. I typically don't, you know, say to myself, I need this palette to wear with this thing. I don't do that. I just do whatever I want. I do what I want. Okay, this is the LA Colors. We're using a pomade today because I want to. There's a fuzzy in it. Okay. This is the LA Colors little pomade in dark brown. I got this in the Dollar General makeup video to use. And I got too much again today. I get too much every time I try to use this. But it's my fault. It's not the thing's fault. It's me. So I've literally, and this looks crazy, and I know it, I got too much. So I went ahead and just offloaded plenty in both brows to be able to spoolie it through. It's got a good stiff spoolie on the other end. This is a little brush, I think, that came with it. I mean, I think it is. But don't feel like you have to use the little brush to do all of the dispersion. You can use the spoolie to do a lot of it for you, and it does it quickly and fairly evenly. That one came out a little wonky right there. Well, for getting too much on my brush, that's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna stop there before I have crazy brows. I still do have crazy brows. You don't need hardly any of that stuff in order for it to look good. So there's that. Okay. Crazy brows. It's okay, it's Saturday. We do what we want. We do what we want every day anyway. This is Aura and Out. I haven't peeled off the little thing. This is Aura and Out. It is the ColourPop 9 pan. It came, I got like the trio, the 3, that's like they had a weird thing. Anyway, I want to use like these little greeny things today. I know that I'm wearing a coral shirt or a orangey peachy shirt. I don't care. I don't care. I do what I want. So I'm going to grab some brushes real quick and see what we get here. I pulled an orange eyeliner. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not, but we will get started with the white here to kind of put it up top, but also get a little bit of blend power here for when we start blending. Okay, there's that. All right, so how are we gonna do this? All right, going for it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but we'll make it happen. It's much brighter on camera than it is in real life, but that's beautiful. Isn't it like this chartreusey lining color? That's the shade Fresh Cut. All right, next we're gonna go with the shade Vibes. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. Quite powdery. Okay. Okay. And then we'll do Solar Hour, which is like a peachy shade. Like a weird peach, like a melon, really. Just a fluffy brush for all three and just slap it on. Okay. Now there's some super cool, don't know what I'm doing, obviously. But I like it. Okay, there's some really, really pretty shimmers in here. This one is stunning. This one is stunning. And then there's the glitter. So I think we're just going to go kind of over on the lid, like, and then over where that shade kind of is. And I'm just going to tap. I'm just going to like just on the lid, not all the way up, but just tap where that shade is. Like those two are perfect. And then I'm going to take the glitter, just go on the inside and a little bit kind of over everything. Isn't that fun? Yes, it is. How fun! Have a good time with your makeup. Here we go. Do I want to use like a neon orange eyeliner? Why not? Why not? This is very like a, it's kind of just, in real life, this green on the outside is less stark. So it looks a little more watercolor than it does on camera. That happens frequently, that there are shades that show up on camera differently than they do with the naked eye. The naked eye. All right, let's put a little orange neon eyeliner on, because why not? All right, so let me tell you what I did. There was a lot of work involved. So I decided that the orange by itself did not look stunning. So I decided to actually use some black underneath. And I did. And then I decided it needed lashes. So here we are with lashes. I don't know what lashes these are because I reuse my lashes until they fall apart. This is to the fall apart stage, but that's okay. They seem to be a little wispy or whatever. Sorry about it. I don't know. So there's that. Let's do lips. I've lined with the Revlon Color Stay lip liner in Natural, which you can't probably tell because it looks like my skin tone. We're doing concealer lips today. Sorry about it. Not sorry. Okay. This is the Milani Keep It Full in Almost Natural. And it's just, it's plumping. There is a little bit of a tingle, but it's not much at all. If you can handle Buxom, you can handle this one. Okay, that's it. There's the look. What do we think? Did we have a good time? Yes. Could I ever recreate this? Probably not. Is the orange bad choice? Maybe. I don't know. We had a good time. That's all that matters. It's a Saturday, so it doesn't matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter what day of the week is. Who cares? If you like it, do you? Also, if you screw it up, go wash it off. It's just makeup. Hope you had fun. I did. If you want to hang out some more, hit the subscribe button. If you liked this video, click like. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go fix my hair because it's drying and it needs to be somewhat fixed, at least the bangs. And then, yeah, I'll film my empties. So stay tuned for the empties. Y'all have a great rest of your day.